The next spreadsheet we'll look at is the projection spreadsheet. When you open this, make sure that you start at the far left top of the page so you're looking at cell 1. So get right back up here where you can see where cell A1 and so that you see the whole page. You should be looking at the top of the page, which is the profit and loss projections. So if you scroll down through this page, you'll see the following sections. You have profit and loss. Next, you'll have cash flow. If you continue scrolling down, you'll see the break-even analysis section, then personal living, and the very final section here is the benefits analysis. And I'm going to be bouncing around the spreadsheet a little, so I just apologize for that in advance. So most of the SSA information used in the benefits analysis comes from the data that you entered on the SSA info spreadsheet. However, there is some additional information that we must enter here in the projection spreadsheet as well. So all of this data entry occurs in the SSDI section right here. Cells where data can be entered are highlighted in yellow, the same as they were on the financial sections of this spreadsheet. Row 119, right here, is the total number of hours worked per month. And this is really important because this needs to be completed for all prospective business owners, regardless of whether they receive SSDI benefits or not. The number of hours worked per month does factor into the SSDI benefits analysis, but more importantly, it factors into the VR stability and closure analysis. And this is why it must be completed for all business owners. Now, Ashley is launching her business in April of 2019, and she'll be providing childcare in the room she's renting from the YMCA. And initially, she plans to work for about 2.5 hours per morning at the center from about 8:45 to 11:15, which is what she found from her market research is when most working moms are at the Y. In addition, she's going to need some time for shopping, for supplies, and registering new children, and marketing, and other business management tasks. So she projects that initially she's going to work about 76 hours per month. So I'm going to add this here in row 119, that starting in April, she'll work 76 hours a month. Now, she knows the first few months that, she's being cautious and starting off a little cautiously, so she wants to keep it just part-time for the moment, for the first few months. And she also knows that summer are going to be slow months from her market research. People tend to be doing other things in the summer. So she's going to keep her hours, projecting that she's going to be working about 76 hours per month up until September. And in September, she's going to add afternoons. So her hours will increase to about 120 hours a month. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the spreadsheet, and I'm going to drag it across just like that. Okay, now the remaining rows here you'll see that are highlighted are for unpaid help, unincurred business expenses, and IRWIs. And we track these SSDI work incentives because the data entered here, if the prospective business owner and the team have identified amounts for these work incentives, they can enter them right here. Now, most entrepreneurs will be receiving unpaid help, and any receiving funding from VR will have at least some unincurred expenses. So figures should appear in these rows in most cases. So let's say Ashley has negotiated for the billing to run through the YMCA as part of her rent, but she's still going to need a bit of help, help with this. So Ashley's mom has agreed to help, and they anticipate this taking approximately 8 hours a month. And they're assuming that the value of that work is about $20 an hour. So 20 times 8 is 160. It's not that she's paying her mom. She's not paying her mom because this is unpaid help. But the value of that help she receives is about 160 a month. So I'm going to add that in under unpaid help. And that's all that Ashley has. So that wraps up that projections page.